rock color.
Oh, it looks great.
With the, yeah, it lightened up a lot.
It looks almost like the decking out here.
Yeah, good Mac.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. That's Jet D here working on the grout and the tile and everything here at the red brick house. And hope everybody's having a great hump day. Hope you're getting over the hump. Hope you're humping. Hope you're whatever it is that you do on hump day. I hope that you're doing it. We have what speculation, and that's all we have right now. Speculation about Zeke Elliott. That the Cowboys are not interested in bringing him back. That once they cut him, that they were done, and they're looking like they're moving on, of course, without him. The thing about it is, Joe the fan, us the fan and stuff, we get nostalgia. And in some regards, it's a no-win situation. We always look and say, oh, they're stupid for getting rid of this player, and we should always go out and get that player. And then we re-sign some of those guys, and we say, why did we re-sign that guy? He's a bum. So you're sitting here, and for the team, it really is a no-win situation. But the reality is this. The Cowboys are changing and evolving what they're doing. The offense is not the same. In fact, I've got to finish watching it. I've watched some of it while I'm here working on the deck and things, or more listen to it than watching it. But my man DMV, now DMV is doing some great work and stuff. And you see, I don't do that kind of stuff because I just don't have the time and the patience. But he's doing film breakdown. He's gone back through the Cowboys versus San Francisco game and discovering that the narrative that's out there that Dak Prescott played an awful game is not exactly as much true as people believe. That a lot of it is the scheme, the play calling, and a guy jumps offside here, a guy doesn't get separation there. Collectively, it's all of the above. And don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted, because people think I don't hold Dak Prescott accountable. I do. But the thing is if you're sitting here and you're talking about Dak Prescott's interceptions, and you don't equate Noah Brown tipping the ball up to another player, if you don't put that into the equation and you just throw it all on Dak, then you're completely wrong about the situation. And the reality is if your only solution is we just got to get rid of Dak Prescott, then we're never going to win a Super Bowl, because our problems go far beyond just Dak Prescott. That's the thing that none of you guys seem to understand. The problems go beyond just the quarterback. Problems go on with the offensive line. Problems go on with the wide receivers not getting separation. Problems go on with the running backs not necessarily staying healthy. But the interesting thing that DMV said, and it's very rarely that anybody ever says this about something I've said, DMV said Mark was right a lot about the 12 personnel. Going in that game, San Francisco couldn't stop 12 personnel. But the thing that's funny to me, or sad I should say, because we've gone through all of the 8 years, that we would always play well in the regular season, but for whatever reason, when playoffs come around, we play differently. And the things that we did well, we get away from. It doesn't make any sense at all. And that's where we were killing. I go back to the first San Francisco game. I don't think the Cowboys used 12 personnel more than twice in that first San Francisco game in the playoffs. Yet that was the most successful package that the Cowboys had out of all the things they did. Dak Prescott out of the pocket. We didn't do those things. And so that's where DMV, and I invite you to watch the video, because the video, for what I've seen so far, has been tremendous. He's like, Mark's right about 12 personnel. I was like, what? Mark's right about something? Yeah. 12 personnel should be our bread and butter. And see, here's where Zeke Elliott and for the most part, the Dalvin Cooks and the Derrick Henrys are becoming dinosaurs. See, things evolve and change, but then a lot of times they come back around full circle. Way back in the day, you had two-way players, guys that got out on the field and didn't get off the field until the game was over. Then the NFL evolved into special packages and things, where you had your first and second down guys, and then you got your third down specialists, your third down back. The thing is you become predictable when you have that third down guy that comes in. Now, I'm not going to say that every time that Zeke Elliott was in there that we ran the football, but chances were more, if you had Zeke or Tony Pollard, you figured they're going to run the ball more with Zeke than you did necessarily with Tony Pollard. So you were more predictable. And this is where having Zeke is kind of that dinosaur. You see teams now have more dynamic backs or more interchangeable backs, that it's not about just that guy. You have to make the defense cover the whole field. And too many times when Zeke was in there, they put the 8 men in the box, and we still tried to run against it. But Zeke wasn't dynamic enough that he was a threat as a receiver. And that's where Tony Pollard is a guy who could break it in a run, but who can also go empty backfield and become a wide receiver. And that, my friends, is why Cowboys are probably not interested in bringing Zeke back. In fact, it doesn't look like anybody's interested in bringing Zeke in at the moment. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. In the meantime, I've got 4 more posts I've got to get cut and bolted on to get ready for my inspection for tomorrow. Hope you guys are having a great hump day, and I'll see you later. Oh, did I forget to turn that off? My bad. Sorry.